Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to have a little different discussion, a little different from my channel. We've never talked about this before, but today we're going to talk about vaginal health and also a review of a great product that I just tried out. So vaginal health, we're going to talk about however you want to call it, your coochie, your pussy, your honey pot, your pocketbook, your whatever you want to call it. That's what we're talking about today. As you guys know, I've taken a more serious look into my health, and well, not even look, just paying attention to what I eat, paying attention to what I put on my body, paying attention to just everything concerning me. I feel like 2017 is really the year of self-care for myself, and I highly encourage others as well, especially us women. We take a lot of time putting out and, taking care of our families, taking care of if you have children, if you're married, you're just really doing things for other people, but not really taking care of ourselves. So for me this year, I felt like, of course I'm a wife. I'm not a mother yet, but I am a wife. I also volunteer in my church. I am a entrepreneur. I do YouTube. I do so many other things. But I was like, okay, I just also need to take care of myself. So as you guys know, I am vegan, or I like to call plant-based. So I don't eat meat. I don't eat dairy. I don't even eat a lot of bread nowadays because the gluten doesn't really do well with me, which I've realized. I saw that for years with gluten, but I kind of ignored it because I was like, bread is so amazing. But I was tired of feeling like a bloated pig. So I was like, yeah, I need to stop that as well. But with really finding out more about food and how it affects our body. As you guys know, I talk about this young lady a lot, and it's really because the different things that she talks about really goes in depth into the female system, the female anatomy, and all of those things. So I learned a lot about myself, and one of those things was she has, here it goes green, she has a webinar on valuing your victorious vagina. So I was intrigued, so I bought the webinar and I learned a lot about my victorious vagina. And one of the things especially that I learned is, a lot of times different issues that we may have as women down there is because of what we're eating. I am privileged and blessed to not have had a lot of issues or any issues at all with my vagina. But, I still, found it very intriguing and important. And I feel honestly the biggest issue that I've had was maybe hard menstrual cramps or heavy menstrual flow. And I thought that was normal, but allegedly it's not. It has a lot to do with what we eat. And then also she talked about in the webinar, I'm not going to go into full detail because I really want you guys to really look into it. And, if you want to purchase or get to know her and her, different practices or whatever, research. But another thing is a lot of us women, when we're exercising or if it get hot or whatever, we kind of, sweat down there, and, certain smells and all that type of stuff may come about, and it's like, girl, you funky. I never really had that issue like that. I did feel like, because one thing, I'm very particular about smells. So if I even got a whiff of something or whatever, I would take a shower, I would wash up, whatever. So I've never really dealt with it like that. But growing up, I've honestly had friends where some people, it was really bad. Like in high school, I knew when some of my friends were on their cycle because of the way they smelled. Yeah, that wasn't cute. I would walk up to them at their locker. Hey, girl, how you doing? And I would get like a whiff, and I'm like, ooh, she on her cycle. That's nasty. And not judging, but I was like, okay. So I always thought it was weird, and I always took a conscious effort of smells because I never wanted to be that girl. Like, I never wanted anybody to, I guess, get that vibe off of me or whatever, or think about me in that manner. So I was always super conscious. So it was like, okay, I had wipes, I would always make sure. But in the webinar, it talked about, like, of course, your menstrual flow being heavy because of the certain foods that we eat. Because if you eat a lot of meat, especially before your cycle, or a lot of dairy before your cycle, it actually contributes to heavy blood flow and also heavy cramping. And some people might be like, girl, whatever, I don't believe that, I don't know about that. But when I became a vegetarian a few years ago, I noticed that my cramping and flow lessened, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then when I started back eating meat, it started getting heavy, and I was also cramping a whole lot. So then when I got off of meat again, it was like a repeated cycle. And then finally, now that I've fully transitioned to being more plant-based, having a plant-based lifestyle, I noticed that I don't really cramp. I, of course, because I'm in the beginning stages of a plant-based lifestyle, there's certain things that, I'm still cleansing my body of certain things. So I don't really cramp. I just have my last flow was a slight discomfort for like the evening of one day. So it was really uncomfortable. And I don't know, it was like it was weird. It didn't feel like regular cramps, like somebody was sitting there jumping on my ovaries cramps. It was just like it was a weird discomfort, but it wasn't as bad as it used to be. So I noticed that, okay, what she's saying and what I've read and what I've researched, yeah, I got some truth to it. So I shared all that, of course. I hope that helps somebody or whatever. Of course, do your own research. I'm not a doctor. But if you're looking to, I really feel as women, it's important that we take care of ourselves, and I am blessed to have a mother that from a young age, she talked with me about my private parts. She talked with me about my breasts. She talked with me about my vagina, especially because I got my cycle at the age of 9. So I was fully prepared. I think from like 5 or 7 or whatever, I knew about, you use a pad, you use a tampon, you use this, you do, different things. So I remember I was home by myself when my cycle came at 9. 9, ladies, 9. That just goes to show that, honestly, I feel like it's something in the food too, because 9. But at the age of 9, I was home. This is back in the day. So, you home, like, I had stopped going to the babysitter. So I know y'all like, she home by herself? Yes. It was after school. I would walk home, lock my door, call my mom until I was home. So, because I ain't want to go to the babysitter no more. But, I saw, something in my underwear, and I was like, oh, I think my period came. So I knew exactly what to get. I put on my little pad. I called my mom in like nervous excitement. Oh my God, I got my cycle. So from an early age, I was just always very conscious of, my body parts, what I put in, all that type of stuff, because my mom talked to me about it. And she also talked to me about, like, I never really believed in douching. I still don't. I like, that particular product that y'all ladies, well, not y'all, not everybody, but some people like to use. I don't believe in that. And then I have Dr. Jackie from, if you guys watch Married to Medicine, and she's also a doctor in Atlanta, she talks about you don't need to be putting all that stuff in your cooch. So I just, I believe in that. And because, all those chemicals and all that, y'all got to be careful. So I want to get into a product that I recently purchased, and plant-based product. It's a feminine plant-based care, product that I really wanted to share with you guys. If you, especially, it is, it's April in Atlanta, and we already have 80-something degree weather. So I firmly believe in, being prepared at all times as ladies. So it's a product that I recently picked up, and we're going to quickly transition into that. This is the Honey Pot Company. You guys can see it. Yes, this is the Honey Pot Company. And it is a plant-based feminine care. So this product right here, I feel like because it's white, it's bouncing off, but this product right here, this pump, is a, it's kind of like it's a foam. I won't say it's a soap, but it's a foam that it's just a vaginal wash. And it's not a vaginal wash that you go up in, and no, it is a outer vaginal wash. So, there's a regular and there's a sensitive wash. The regular is orange, it has like orange on it, and it's like in an orange pack for this as well. I got sensitive because I was like, I'm not sure. So I always lean towards sensitive because I'm like, my skin can be sensitive, so I'm not sure. So I was like, I'll just get this. If it's not going to fail, I'd rather be safe than sorry. It's something new that I'm trying. So, it balances, it nourishes, and it soothes. It's 99% natural, vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and sulfate-free. And it says gynecologists love it. So the Honey Pot Company is a plant-based company, Black-owned, and it's made by humans with vaginas for humans with vaginas, because it takes one to know one. So it has lavender, apple, coconut, and then it also has just different, of course you get into the technical side of things. So it has like, let's see, grapefruit seed extract, radish roots. It's like, the technical words of, most plant-based things. But, so with this particular product, for me, take a shower. As you guys know, I use Dr. Bronner's soap. So you take a shower, but I'll just wash my whole body first, and then I'll use this last. So with this, you shake it, you do 3 pumps, and it says wash. Nothing is cleaner than clean hands, so we recommend saving the washcloth for something else. So you don't need a washcloth to get all up in there. Take the 3 pumps. Don't be afraid to, this is your body, ladies, your body. So go, use 3 pumps. It smells really good. It's like this soft, natural scent. Really soft, natural scent. And I just felt really clean afterwards. I liked it. I was like, okay, cool. So I wanted to share this with you guys. I feel like, honestly, I am so free in my 30s that I'm like, I'm not afraid to talk about this. Like, y'all need to know. Stop using crazy stuff on your vaginas and use something good. So the Honey Pot Company, this is really good. So then the next thing from the Honey Pot Company that I got, I actually purchased these from Target. because they recently launched at Target. They have been mainly an online company, and about 2 weeks ago, they launched at Target. Certain Target locations, go online to their website, and it has like a full site map of all the Target locations. The closest Target to me didn't have it, so I was actually probably 20 minutes away from my house, and that Target did, and I got like the last two, and I was happy about that. But yeah, so anyway, the next thing that I picked up is the sensitive wipes. So it is basically, especially with it being warm outside, well, hot in Atlanta, I have always liked to have wipes on me. So it's like, you can, if your armpit, feeling some type of way, you're feeling a little moist, you can wipe, all of that. But honestly, this year I feel a whole lot more free because I have eliminated so many things out of my diet, and I feel like it's not like seeping through my skin. So I be fresh and clean and all that type of stuff. My deodorant, natural. I don't be feeling no type of way. I be at the gym sweating, and it's good. But so anyway, wipes. I got these wipes. It says intimate parts, body, and face. And it balances, nourishes, and soothes as well. Excuse me. So it has aloe, cucumber, and coconut. And then, of course, the ingredients in the back. It has all the extracts and all of that type of stuff. It is cruelty-free. Cruelty-free. And it just says wipe front to back. Simple as that. Non-flushable, but compostable. Excuse me. So basically, don't flush it. If you're out, you wipe from front to back. And then if you're out and you're at in a public bathroom, they have the stuff where you can put your sanitary napkins, just put it in there. But I have tried it. I like it. One thing that I especially do like about these wipes is because you can use it on your body and face too. The other day, I had to go somewhere from work, and I didn't put any makeup on, but I wanted to just like throw a little something on after work. So I took this and wiped my face with it. Now, any other products, like I've tried facial wipes with cucumber and aloe in it, and it has always broke me out. When I say my skin would be itching maybe 20 minutes later, and I always get like the itching in my chin area or whatever, I did not get that with this. And I was like, yes, thank you. So I'm like, it has to be something else that these companies are putting in with the cucumber and aloe that's breaking me out like crazy. Because this has the same stuff, but it's more, well, it has the cucumber and aloe, and it's 99% plant-based, and it's more natural, and it didn't break me out. So I felt good about that, because I'm like, if it didn't break out my face, then it ain't gonna break out down there, So yeah, so I thought I'd recommend this as well, because I just keep it in my purse. So I keep it in my purse, use it on my face if I'm feeling a little, like I said, it's hot. It's especially if you live in Atlanta. It's hot. So make sure and always be prepared. So yeah, I know this, like I said, I know this video is a little different, but I feel like it's important that we really talk about us, not be afraid to talk about different things that I feel like society has labeled as taboo. I'm a woman. Why can't I talk about my vagina to everybody on YouTube? So yeah, take care of your bodies, ladies. Take care of your bodies. Self-care is the best care. If you're empty, you can't put out. So fill yourself up mentally, spiritually, physically. I am learning that every single day, especially with working out, eating right. I'm learning so much about myself. So I'm really happy, and I'm in a great place, and I'm happy to grow and evolve even more. And yeah, so try these products out. Like I said, the Honey Pot Company. It is located. You can get it at Target. So Target is the store that you can get it physically now. If you do not have a Target in your area that has it, I know they sell it online at Target online as well. Or you can look up the Honey Pot Company and you can get it from their website too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little vaginal talk. We talked about our private part, but I hope you liked this, and let me know, comments below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.